Hi, Heath Cath, a lead solutions engineer here with GoAnywhere MFT at Fortra. Today I'm going to talk about GoAnywhere MFT as a service, how to get started installing it. Before you install it there, just a quick note or overview, maybe some of those considerations. Where to install it? If you want to install it on-prem, a Linux, a Windows, an IBM, you can actually download it, install it, and have it running probably less than 10 minutes. Or install it in your own cloud, if it's Azure, AWS, Google Cloud. Then again, MFT is a service, and that's what we'll be focusing on, where we will manage the hardware and software for you. So we will do all the updates and all that good stuff in the back end. You just have to manage your GoAnywhere MFT instance, your file transfers, your users. Additional considerations: MFT on-premise or in your environment, you carry the license, or MFT as a service. On the left-hand side there, long story short, you have control. You can define your environment, but you have to manage all that. Where on the right-hand side there, it's that quicker deployment where we will manage the hardware software for you within AWS. And it is your own private ECS instance too, by the way. And one last thing to point out with MFT as a service, it is quick and simple for you to get it going. It helps you meet those different compliance requirements. It reduces the time and cost setting up a system and so forth. We're here to help you. That's what it comes down to. Let's dive a little bit deeper into MFT as a service. The next thing you need to do is actually log into the customer portal. It's my.goanywhere.com. You will be able to set up a free account. The account will need to be approved by your account executive to actually log in. But once it's approved, it's easy to do so. So again, customer portal, free account, enter information in there once it is all set up, and you have options. Today I'm going to show a couple things. I'm going to jump into the self-hosted top left corner just to point out some great documentation. Select your operating system for MFT. You got documentation. You have the user guide, the architecture guide, hardening guide, API guide. There's a lot of great information that you can actually download as a PDF once you get an account registered. But today, of course, we're focusing on GoAnywhere Cloud Hosted, how to actually get that started or get that built for you. So simply click on Cloud Hosted, and then you have options out here. And note that this also has to be pre-approved by your application, or excuse me, your account executive. Select your regions that you want to deploy in, as well as the time zone, environment name, and then also the domain name. And note the eval.goanywhere, the eval, this is evaluation that can actually roll into your production if needed, and eval will be removed from that at that point. The next thing to take note is the administrator account, the admin profile that you'll be creating within your environment. So take note of what the user ID is and the password. Again, this will be required to log into it. Select or enter in the port numbers. Like Secure FTP, it says port 22. That is the default, but you can change it to 922. Key thing here is to note that you want to configure these ports that you want to use in your environment now, not later. As later, if you want to change that, you will have to actually submit a request, and we will tear down your environment and rebuild it from scratch. Then you got the software license, run through that. Once that is all good, go ahead and select the create, and we'll start to build this out for you. Typically this takes about 2 hours or so. Either way, you will get an email once the site has been built for you. It is your own personal ECS environment, but again, you'll get an email that'll allow you to log into it. One more quick tip: documentation. So under this option for your cloud environments, here's some documentations. You get the MFT as a service policy document, as well as a user guide you can download. Now, let's say your site has been built. Come out here before you log into your MFT as a service. Click on the 3 lines there to manage your environment. You'll see some general information about it, your networking attributes. Here you can actually verify the URLs for both the admin and the web client URL, the file transfer IP, and then your MFT instances. In this case, we have a clustered, so you see 2 IPs. Down below, your services, so you can verify or validate the ports that you selected for the installation. Manage. Under Manage, you will be able to come out here and actually download your support logs, restart the service, even reset the admin password, but you must know the admin user ID. This has to be filled in. You must enter in your admin IP before you begin, before you're allowed to log in. So as an admin, you can get your IP address that you're connecting from using like what is my IP. We're just going to change this up a little bit. Add IP. You see it down below. It's a pending status. That's perfect. Test temp. And then hit submit. All right, so now we're just waiting for the environment to be updated with the new IP address. And then again, this could take a few minutes. Taking the option to refresh it, it looks like it's not yet ready. But just so you know, a quick little tip, sometimes I find it faster to log out and log back in, as maybe there's some caching going on behind the scenes. Now jumping in back into the environment, the manage option, I can verify that the IP is actually up and running. I got the IPs. I can see the admin now has been approved. So now at this point, you should be able to log into that server using the above URL for the admin only. Easily enough to grab it, copy it, paste it. And if you see a login screen, you got there. Nice job.